Okay, so it's Tuesday, 1st of July. Got back to San Sebastián yesterday after an absolutely incredible weekend in Harrow for the San Vino Wine Festival. Sunday we got up first thing in the morning, had a big cooked breakfast, and then jumped on the bus for about a 20-minute bus ride and out through all these vineyards and everything, and it was just the most incredible scenery you could ever imagine. Hills sort of surrounding the big farms and everything like that. So we parked up the bus and walked up the hill and could see the wine fight unfolding before us, and the majority of us were covered in wine by the time we even got to where the fight was. All the locals were having an absolute ball, and there was kids all the way, like any age group you could imagine, and everyone was just having such an amazing time. And going up the hill, there was literally a river of red wine flowing down the road, and people with full-on industrial like sprayers with wine and water pistols and everything. People getting buckets and barrels of wine over their head, literally thousands upon thousands of litres of wine. And there was bands playing and just the most incredible atmosphere, absolutely unbelievable. Everyone was just having the best time. And so after a couple of hours of wine fighting and drinking wine and singing and dancing with all the locals, we headed back to camp, and everyone just kind of chilled out. The campground was pretty awesome. They had music playing and drinks and everything, so we could just chill out there and catch some sun. We then headed back into the sort of city of Harrow, and there was a big parade going, and the majority of the locals hadn't even been home yet, still covered in their wine-covered clothes, and partying and singing away and dancing and everything. So that was an incredible atmosphere. Then we went back to the campground and chilled out for the rest of the night, played some more drinking games. That was a big sort of party. And then Monday we left Harrow around 1 o'clock, jumped on the bus, 2-hour bus ride back to San Sebastián. Went and checked in at my hostel, starting to sound like an Australian already, and got taken to the other sort of room that wasn't in the main hostel part, and it's more like in a 3-bedroom apartment with me and a bunch of other people. So there's a few Aussie girls, an Aussie dude and a Kiwi guy, so that's quite cool. And so we went out for dinner last night, got some pinchos, which is kind of like the local sort of cuisine. It's like small bits of, you get all little bits of different types of food, and a few beers, so that was quite nice. Lots of seafood and things. I had some octopus, and a few Spanish omelettes. And then, yeah, just kind of chilled out, did some interneting last night, and tried to upload these videos. But yeah, so and then this morning, just got up, and my priority was to return the skateboard that I'd so horribly stolen. Anyway, so I systematically worked out a plan so I could go up and down and all over these streets to come up with the most systematical way of finding this store. But I eventually found it and took the board in there, and thankfully they were really cool about it, and he actually believed me that I couldn't find the store, so that was good. And he said that they were about to call the cops and everything because I'd virtually stolen the skateboard. But anyway, I've got that back, so that's a burden off my shoulders now. And I'm heading back to the hostel and hopefully maybe go for a surf today. So looking forward to that. Anyway, San Sebastián, here we go.